Sunlight filters through the canopy, painting the forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Ben and Marco venture deeper into the woods, their laughter echoing through the serene expanse. The easy camaraderie between them manifests in relaxed postures and genuine smiles. They pause, their faces lit by shared amusement and the joy of being together. Their laughter blends harmoniously with the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of birds. The forest embraces Ben and Marco with its quiet beauty, enhancing their carefree enjoyment of nature. The forest is still, holding its breath. A sudden crackle shatters the stillness. Ben and Marco freeze, eyes wide with alarm. A hulking shadow emerges from the trees. The bear's eyes lock onto Ben and Marco, a silent threat. Panic explodes across Ben's face, a silent scream trapped in his eyes. Driven by primal fear, Ben whirls around, his body a blur of desperate motion. Ignoring the forest's harsh embrace, he claws his way up the tree, a man possessed. High in the branches, Ben clings to the tree, refusing to look back, his heart pounding in his ears. In the silent forest, Marco stands paralyzed, his gaze fixed upward as Ben vanishes into the dense canopy. The tranquility shatters as a monstrous bear emerges, its menacing growl echoing through the trees. The bear advances, each step a thunderous declaration of impending danger. Marco's eyes widen, reflecting the raw, primal terror of the impending confrontation. The air crackles with tension as Marco remains frozen, trapped between the earth and the looming predator. In a desperate bid for survival, I recall an old trick and collapse onto the forest floor, feigning death. Eyes squeezed shut, I desperately try to still my breath, every rustle amplifying my fear. The heavy tread of the bear draws nearer, each step a thunderous beat against my resolve. The bear looms closer, its shadow falling over me as the forest holds its breath. Marco stands frozen, the bear's rank breath enveloping him in the heart of the forest. The bear's coarse fur brushes Marco's cheek as it investigates him. The bear sniffs, its hot breath intensifying Marco's terror. The bear prods Marco, testing the strange, unmoving form before it. Circling Marco, the bear looms as time stretches into an agonizing eternity. The bear's massive frame dominates the forest clearing, its presence a palpable threat. An eternity seems to pass as the bear surveys its surroundings with disdain. With a snort of pure disgust, the bear's patience finally snaps. Turning its back on the scene, the bear abandons the clearing, its departure sudden and decisive. The woods swallow the bear whole, its form disappearing into the dense undergrowth. High in the forest canopy, Ben waits, every rustle of leaves heightening the tension. The forest falls silent, but Ben's ordeal is far from over. Slowly, Ben begins his descent, his face ashen with lingering fear. A nervous laugh escapes Ben's lips, the sound swallowed by the vastness of the woods. Ben touches the forest floor, cautiously advancing toward Marco. Ben's careful steps echo in the stillness as he closes the distance. Ben approaches, his voice cutting through the quiet. "Wow, that was close." A hint of humor colors his concern. "What did the bear whisper in your ear?" His question hangs in the air, a mix of relief and playful inquiry. The forest watches, silent, as Marco processes Ben's words. In the heart of the forest, Marco stirs, the weight of the earth clinging to his clothes. He rises, his movements slow, deliberate, each action heavy with unspoken tension. His gaze, once warm, is now a chilling expanse, reflecting a world seen from a distance. A silent pact seals their estrangement as Marco pointedly avoids Ben's gaze. The forest holds its breath, a witness to the fracturing of bonds under its ancient canopy. Deep in the forest, Marco finally turns to Ben, his face a mask of inscrutable emotions. The leaves whisper secrets around them, a delicate symphony that sharpens the tension. Marco's voice cuts through the stillness. "He told me," his voice drips with a chilling calm, "to choose my friends more carefully." The forest holds its breath, waiting for Ben's response. In the heart of the forest, Ben's face contorts with the crushing weight of realization. Silent forest surrounds Ben. His expression shifts to one of profound regret. Words fail. Shame chokes the attempt to apologize. The forest remains silent as the weight of unspoken remorse lingers. In the heart of the forest, Marco's departure leaves Ben standing alone, silence enveloping him. As Marco disappears, the sunlight fades, casting long, eerie shadows that isolate Ben. The forest seems to close in around Ben, the darkening light intensifying his solitude. Alone, Ben is surrounded by the forest. In the forest, Ben watches Marco depart, overcome with regret and shame. The weight of his actions sinks in as Ben realizes the price of his self-preservation. Ben's face reflects the harsh reality. His choice has cost him a cherished friendship. The forest stands silent witness to Ben's moment of solitary reckoning. Lost in the depths of the forest, Ben ventures away from Marco, each step echoing his growing solitude. The once familiar trees now twist into menacing shapes, the forest's embrace turning hostile. Sounds of the forest become a mocking chorus, amplifying Ben's isolation. Ben quickens his pace, his breath catching in his chest as he tries to outrun the encroaching dread. Shadows lengthen and deepen, twisting the landscape into a nightmarish maze. Ben stops, his face etched with desperation, realizing he is utterly alone. The sun bleeds across the horizon, painting the forest in hues of dark orange as twilight descends. Ben walks alone through the darkening woods, his figure a silhouette against the fading light. Each step is heavy, the weight of his actions a palpable burden. The air itself seems to press down on him, thick with unspoken regret. The trees stand as silent witnesses, their shadows lengthening like accusing fingers. In the fading light, the forest whispers of betrayal and solitude.